Hey guys, well, I've got a different review here than normal, and I'm gonna start doing knife reviews as I get them. So I hope everybody's cool with that. Not first off, what I have here is a Budk Hitler Youth Knife that I paid about $16 for, I think. First off, it's got a nice little sheath. This is metal or some sort of hard plastic, so it's nice. Keeps the blade nice and safe from scratches and junk. Let me just. Alright. A couple things I want to point out about the sheath. One, it's pretty durable. Two, it came like this in the box when I pulled it out, so it's like ridiculous. Looks like trying to hug me. Give me a hug. But yeah, I thought that was pretty lame that it came like that. It's permanently like that, I'm guessing. Right here, this has lips to keep the blade in place, so it's not like wiggling around there, getting damaged or messing up the sheath. It looks like it's popping out. Well, regardless, it's an alright sheath. It's better than most. Here's the knife itself. It looked a lot bigger. It looks a lot bigger in person than I thought it would be, based off online. And just to put it in perspective for you guys, I brought in a ruler, 12 inches standard US. There you go, it's about 11 inches, as you can see, so it's actually pretty big. Here's my hand. I have decent sized hands. Long fingers. So, yeah. So it's pretty nice there. So yeah, it's a lot bigger than I thought it would be. Inscribed on the blade is blood and honor in German. That was put on some of the blades, some of the youth knives. I don't know who started it, why it started, or what period they started putting it on, but I do know that it wasn't on all of them. The blade itself is decently sharp. Just do that. It's got like a nick in it somewhere along here. The nick's like right there, which I don't get. I'm not going to focus the camera because it's not really that big of a deal. I think I did that myself. Another thing, it says made in China right there, which my grandma noticed it when I was unboxing, and I kind of felt like that was slightly embarrassing, seeing as this is supposed to be a German replica knife. But whatever, I guess that can always be covered up or something. One thing about this is it looks nice on camera, but it's basically white ink tattoo. Like, that's what I would compare it to on a white person, be a white ink tattoo. Like, it's there, but it could be a lot better. Could be deeper, could be more defined, but it's really not. Like I'm saying, it's showing up on camera pretty well, but in person it's kind of just not. Like, this is how I'm seeing it, basically. Like that, but not really. I don't know how to describe it. You literally have to see it because it's showing up pretty well on camera. But I guess it'd be kind of like that. Like if I hold the light like that. Blade's decently thick. Blade's pretty sharp. It does the job. I cut a little bit of cardboard with it. Pre-video. No serrated parts of the blade whatsoever, which is okay. Here we have the little insert with the swastika. It's pretty well in there. Doesn't look like it's coming out. The only thing I wanted to point out is that there looks like a little glue stain, like right there, right here, where the black meets the emblem, right in this part. But that's nothing really too big. This blade is not full Tang. No, this blade is full Tang. It's a Tonto blade. No, and it's a lockback. No, I'm just kidding. I was kind of hoping I'd steam a few people with that. It's actually the exact opposite of everything I just said. Full Tang blade would be its one-piece metal blade. Tonto blade would be cut like right here. It'd be cut this way. And lockback is a knife that when you open it, it locks in the back, and you have to kind of press down to close it. Let's see, what else can I say about this? The emblem's only on one side, which I think was standard anyway with the youth knives. The knife's a little heavy. For the hilt here, one thing I was really kind of disappointed with is this is basically chromed. I don't know if it's metal or plastic, but here, listen. Like when I tap it, it sounds hollow because it kind of is hollow. It's not wobbly at all, so it's in there pretty well, but this is like chromed over kind of plastic. like if you get those like toys from vending machines or something, that kind of stuff, where like if you chip at it, there'd be like a black finish underneath. So that kind of disappointed me. These are kind of just screwed on there in plastic as well, so it's not really, the hilt's not really the best quality. It gets real smudgy because it's basically just mirror finish, like there. I don't know if you can see my camera. It's got a nice grip to it though. Like you hold it, it holds pretty well. It doesn't like slip and slide around in your hand. This thing really helps with that. Keeps your finger in place, gives you a little bit of, so yeah, I mean, I just kind of want to give everybody an overview of what you're buying if you're thinking about getting this. It's cool, and it's German, World War II memorabilia, which I think is pretty cool. Regardless of the Holocaust, I think the Nazis did, they were pretty well organized. Their uniforms were probably the best. If you ever look into that stuff, a lot of what you'll see is really well organized, and they had really elegant uniforms and all that good stuff. So I tend to like to collect German memorabilia. Anything really. World War II in general just intrigues me. One thing you see here is there's a little, let me focus that. There's a little niche right here. I definitely didn't do that. And then there's like a gap here between the knife and the black part. I don't know if it's going to show up too well. Let me try and focus it. Yeah, there's a gap there. Let me just take this piece of string. I used to use green strings. See? It goes right in there. See the string in there? Yeah, there's a gap. I didn't do that. So it came like that. So all in all, I paid about $16 for this. I was very surprised by the sharpness of the blade and its size, but I was also very disappointed with the hilt and what it was made out of. So most of the disappointment lies in the hilt here, and then this part of the sheath, the huggy leather monster. I mean, all in all, it's not like you're going to really find a better deal. You're not going to go out and really buy a Hitler Youth Knife. That'd be too goddamn expensive. So, in its place, this is a decent buy. This was my first time buying from Budk. I purchased 3 items. 2 of them were supposed to arrive today. 1 said it would arrive today, but I did the Father's Day weekend special where I got the 2-day shipping. And today's day 2, and one of the 2 items didn't show up, and I got an email saying that its estimated arrival is June 18th, so I have no idea what the hell happened there, so I'm going to update you guys on that, because I wanted to trust Budk, but I mean, that kind of let me down. Yeah, so that's pretty much it. One more run through of the knife. You can even really see where this differentiates from that color-wise, material-wise. You can tell it's 2 different materials. The knife is not sharp on this side. It's just sharp on this side. Let me turn it over for you. Yep. And then a little bit of run down on the sheath. I'm just going to do this. It'll be a lot easier. So yeah, $16, not too bad. I'm alright. I'm satisfied with it, I suppose, but it could be better. I'd give it like a 4 out of 5, because that's usually how they rate the knives, is out of 5 stars. What else can I say? It does the job for, the money, I suppose. I would have paid, $20 to have a better hilt, or 25 even, if it would have had better quality, but whatever. Decent, I like it. It'll go in the collection and won't be like a display piece, but it's going in my collection. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you enjoyed. If you have any questions, feel free to ask in the comments. Yeah, that's really all I can say. Thanks for stopping in, guys.